Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me, guys. Former champion and three-weight Shane Mosley admitted that he considers Shakur Stevenson the best fighter in the lightweight division. According to Mosley, the only one who will be able to resist Shakur is the cunning holder of the undisputed title this weight, Devin Haney. Shakur is doing very well, he is very cunning. It seems to me that Shakur Stevenson is the best fighter at 135 pounds. He has great movements, speed, a fantastic fighter. I understand what he can do with Davis, but I doubt that he will do it in a fight with Devin Haney. Shakur does everything well and is smart. His IQ is at the level, while he is still developing. It's just that Haney is tall and fit. They have to get together and figure out who is the best among them, Mosley said. The head of the Golden Boy Promotions promotion company, Oscar De La Hoya, believes that Ryan Garcia should reconsider his attitude to boxing and training after losing to Gervonta Davis. Ryan Garcia needs to rebuild his team, his inner circle, and build on that. He needs to take boxing seriously, train hard and competently, hold a real training camp in the mountains, where he will be focused and purposeful. This is my opinion. I have no idea if Ryan had a rib injury or not. I was wondering why he didn't fight with Garcia in January. I was extremely worried about the fact that he did not accept this fight. How can you keep your car in the garage and not drive for months, and then think that you can participate in the Gervonta 50 race? It's impossible, so it bothered me a lot, De La Hoya said. Ryan Garcia's promoter Oscar De La Hoya is convinced that the point about the limited weight gain after waiting played an important role in the fight of his word against Gervonta Davis. First of all, you saw the excellent Gervonta Davis. He was focused, fresh, looked only forward, and approached the fight with a perfect plan. Davis' team studied Ryan Garcia. People are talking about a spy in Ryan's camp, and I believe it. But, of course, the grueling weight race was a big problem. It was a huge problem. If I had negotiated this fight on my own term, this would never have happened. When Ryan was fighting at the 136-pound limit, at the weight that they agreed on, even 1 pound made a huge difference. They need to limit weight gain to 10 pounds. The next day played a huge role, De La Hoya said. Shakur Stevenson believes he will beat the hell out of Isaac Cruz before being forced to settle for a showdown against Yushiro Shichiro. Shakur Stevenson did his best to lure one of the lightweight division's more established stars into the ring, Isaac Cruz. However, after making it painfully clear that Stevenson was not in their immediate plans, the former Olympic silver medalist turned his attention elsewhere. Initially, Team Cruz remained mum on why they opted to go in another direction. But after being bombarded with questions, Team Cruz realized that Stevenson's defensive approach would lead to a boring fight. Having taken the time to soak in what Team Cruz had to say about his overall style, Stevenson recently fired back at what he believes were arrogant claims. "Pitbull don't want smoke," said Stevenson on his live. "I've been right there in front of everybody. I don't run." As Stevenson alluded to, he is up at his aggression in recent years. Even when tasked with facing a bigger man in Yoshino, the former two-time world titleist planted his feet and snapped back the head of the Japanese product, resulting in a 6-round stoppage victory. Cruz, similarly, has been on a rampage in his own right. Following his close but clear defeat at the hands of Gervonta Davis, the Mexican native saw his stock soar. In his two latest appearances in the ring, he violently ended the night of both Yurkius Gamboa and Eduardo Ramirez. All in all, Stevenson's need to face Cruz stemmed from his desire to have his championship wish placed at it. Yet, with several of the division's big names deciding against facing Stevenson, the 25-year-old slithered his way up the standings. With a decisive victory placed safely in his back pocket, Stevenson has officially been pegged as the mandatory challenger for the winner of Devin Haney's upcoming bout. Stevenson's eyes undoubtedly glittered with gold have made his feeling known that relieving the winner of their championship duty is number one on his agenda. Nevertheless, while he is focused on his promising future, Stevenson took the time to revisit what could have been. Thought a showdown against Cruz never came to fruition. Stevenson wholeheartedly believed that if the two were to swap fists, the highly ranked contender would have nothing in his arsenal to change the one-sided beating that was bound to occur. I wanted to beat the hell out of him. He too little. Little dudes can do nothing with me. UFC star Shane Mosley offers to fight Gervonta and Garcia in a boxing ring. UFC star Shane Mosley is one of the brightest prospects on Dana White's roster and is planning to also grow his name in the boxing world, where he is eyeing future fights against Gervonta and Garcia. UFC star Shane Mosley is eyeing future crossover boxing fight against Gervonta and Garcia. Mosley is asserting his name in the bantamweight division, where he is currently on course to land a title shot against champion Aljamain Sterling this year. While making his name inside the cage, the American has become one of the most high-profile names on the roster, earning comparisons with Conor McGregor. His powerful striking has seen him earn some big KO wins during his rise, and seeing him linked with a potential future move to the boxing ring. And in a surprise double call-out, Mosley believes that he has what it takes to beat boxing stars Garcia and Davis, who recently settled their bitter rivalry. Garcia and Gervonta, those are two guys I could see myself potentially boxing in 5 to 6 years, he said when discussing a potential future in the squared circle during an interview with GQ Sports. I truly believe I could beat one of those guys. Davis recently stopped Garcia in their huge showdown, which saw the latter unable to beat the count after being dropped by a vicious body shot. Overall, the event was a huge success, with many reports suggesting that around 1 million pay-per-view until were shipped, with both fighters also drawing a record gate. The winner is now considered one of the faces of the modern era of boxing, alongside Canelo Alvarez and the world host of heavyweight stars. Mosley joins UFC featherweight contenders Max Holloway in calling out Davis with blasted, suggesting that a crossover bout could mirror McGregor's showdown with boxing legend Floyd Mayweather in 2017. It is likely Tank will continue his road towards the world title at lightweight, and is likely to be thrust into a title challenge against the winner of Devin Haney's clash this month. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.